Hey guys, CJ here with Diode Dynamics. Today we'll be showing you how to install our Elite Series fog lamp kit like you see here for the 2022 and up Ford Maverick. For this install, you will need 7mm, 8mm, 10mm, and 13mm sockets, a 13mm wrench, a 3/8 inch drill bit, a pry tool, T20 and T30 Torx bits, a silver Sharpie, a Dremel or other cutting device, a razor blade, a number 2 screwdriver that's at least 8 inches, and masking tape. Included in our fog kit, you'll find 2 fog bezels and support rings, fog wiring harness and switch, hardware, T-taps and zip ties, hybrid speaker bracket, a paper drilling template, and of course whichever set of lamps you choose to go with. We'll start by locating the hood latch and pull twice to release the hood. Open the hood and use the prop stick to secure the hood in the upright position. Next, using a 10mm socket, we'll remove 4 10mm bolts at the top of the grill, followed by using a pry tool to remove 2 push clips. Coming to the passenger side, we'll need to remove 5 pop clips from the fender wheel well liner and repeat the same steps on the other side. Then, using a 7mm socket, remove 3 bolts on the splash guard and a trim tool to remove the 1 pop clip. Repeat on the other side. Now we can use our T30 Torx bit to remove 8 bolts underneath the bumper. On the driver's side, behind the fender liner, there are 3 10mm bolts holding on the bumper to the quarter panel. We'll need to remove these 3 bolts and repeat the same steps on the other side. With the 10mm bolts removed, a slight tug downward should pull the bumper away from the quarter panel on both sides. On the passenger side, behind the fender liner, disconnect the factory connector attached to the front bumper by depressing the clip and separating. Now we can release the trim molding from the headlight by gently pulling away from the vehicle. Back in the engine bay, there are 2 clips on either side of the radiator shroud. You'll depress them with a screwdriver or pry tool one at a time while simultaneously pulling the grill forward to release from the vehicle. You may need a friend to help you with this. With your bumper removed, locate the vehicle speaker on the driver's side. Use your 8mm socket to remove the 1 bolt holding the assembly in place. If you don't have a hybrid Maverick, feel free to skip to the timestamp below. Pull the speaker away from the vehicle to reveal the wiring harness. Disconnect the harness by pressing in the tab and separating. You can then remove the full assembly. With the speaker assembly removed, we can use our T20 Torx to remove the 3 screws holding the speaker to the bracket. Using the T20 fasteners from the previous step, attach the provided relocation bracket to the vehicle speaker with the lip facing away from the speaker. With our speaker assembled to the relocation bracket, reconnect the harness. Then, we can use the included 13mm bolts, washers, lock washers, and nut to secure the assembly to the new location. Now we're ready to modify our front bumper. We can lay it down on a soft surface or a cradle like you see here. Starting on the left side, place the support ring over the back of the bumper to make an outline with a silver Sharpie. Now we can grab our rotary tool or similar cutting device and cut along the outside edge of our trace. This cut doesn't need to be precise, so don't worry if it's not perfect. After we've made our cuts, we'll deburr the edges using a straight edge and repeat the same steps on the other side. For our next step, we'll need our drilling template, a 3/8" drill bit, and some masking tape. We'll align the cutout template below the driver's side fog opening, making sure everything lines up correctly, then tape it down. Use a 3/8" drill bit where the template indicates, and we'll repeat the same steps for the passenger side using the passenger side template. It's okay to drill a bigger hole if you prefer. This hole is simply so we can make our aiming adjustments later. Now we can assemble our lamps to the housings. Starting with the left-hand side, insert the snap-in nut, then place the lamp into the fog bezel. Both lamps and bezels will be labeled accordingly, so make sure you have them in the correct orientation. Then, insert the adjustment spring in between the fog lamp and the housing. With a Phillips head screwdriver, insert the provided adjustment screw into the centering cone, then into the bottom tongue of the fog light bezel. Final adjustments will be done in a later step. Repeat the same steps for the other side. Moving back to the bumper on the driver's side, we can hold the assembled lamp to the outside of the bumper where the cutout was made. At the same time, place the left-hand support ring to the inside of the bumper so that the 4 mounting holes align with the fog light bezel. Use 4 of the included screws to sandwich the 2 pieces to the bumper. We'll repeat the same steps for the passenger side. Now we can route our wiring. We'll begin by routing the fog relay down behind the headlight and crash bar. We'll mount it on the support structure in front of the driver's side wheel. You can secure this any way you see fit, but we'll be using 3M adhesive tape. If you go this route, be sure to clean the area prior to installation. Now we can locate our DT leads and pull them down to the relay. You'll notice there is a short lead and a longer lead. We can then locate the blue tap wire and pull that down as well. Now that we have our longer lead and backlight tap wire, we can route them across the top of the lower active shutters to the passenger side. Next, we'll locate the 12-pin Molex we removed earlier and find the number 10 pin, or the brown wire with the yellow stripe. We'll need to tap this wire with one of our included T-taps by wrapping it around the wire and securing it in place using a pair of needle nose pliers. We can then connect our backlight activation wire. Coming back up to the engine bay, we can locate our white activation lead. This will be plugged into our toggle switch harness. Next, we'll unplug the passenger side headlight and tap into pin 3 of this connector, or the blue wire with the green stripe. We can then connect our white activation lead. Route the rest of the switch harness across the back of the engine bay, then route the toggle switch down and through the firewall grommet into the cab. In the cab, up and underneath the steering column, we can secure the toggle switch wherever you prefer and ground the black wire wherever you see fit. For our application, we use the bottom left 13mm bolt connected to the brake pedal bracket. Back in the engine bay, we can now connect the switch harness in line with our main fog harness using the spade connectors. Then locate the deactivation lead, our red wire, bundle it up and tuck it away as it will not be used. Next, we can grab our positive lead and connect it to our battery, grab our negative lead and secure it to the chassis ground behind the driver's side headlight. Finally, we can secure any loose wiring using zip ties, keeping away from any hot or moving parts. Now we can place the bumper on a soft surface and plug in our DT connectors while holding the bumper upright. Hang it back onto the vehicle using the top 2 push tabs. On the passenger side, plug in the 12-pin connector we removed earlier and test for functionality. The backlights should come on with the parking lights, and the main beam will only turn on with the low beam and the rocker switch in the on position. The main beam will turn off when the low beams turn off. With everything functioning properly, we can now reassemble everything, reversing the steps we used to take it apart. Now we can make our final aiming adjustments. With your extended Phillips head screwdriver, use the 3/8" hole we made earlier to aim your fog lights up and down. Rotate counterclockwise to raise the angle and clockwise to lower the angle. As you can see, not only will this kit give your Maverick the fog lights it deserves, but you'll also get an extra amber running light and style thanks to our amber backlight that comes standard on all of our Elite Series fog lamps. If you're looking to pick up our fog lamp kit or any of our other products for the Maverick, be sure to visit our website at diodedynamics.com or use our dealer locator tool to find a dealer near you. And if you want to stay up to date on any new or future products, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications. Thanks for watching.